Yeah, Minister, you haven't really answered the question about why the National Planning Framework shouldn't be subject to the democratic, ultimately to the democratic decision of the elected representatives of the people. The National Planning Framework, you've said we'll consult. So, yeah, we'll invite you to give your opinion, to say what you think, but we are free to completely ignore that. We're not going to subject the final document, which is the policy framework, to the democratic representatives of the people to make a decision. You'll just decide. The Minister of the day will just decide to ignore, if they wish, whatever they've heard or whatever input there has been. And I just don't see how that is acceptable. And because democracy, as I said earlier, is not an optional extra when it comes to the planning of what we're going to do in this country, in a framework that affects everything: housing, water, sanitation, waste management, energy, economy, housing, biodiversity, climate, absolutely everything. This framework is setting out a plan for the country. So we don't just want to have a cursory exercise of, oh, you can give us your opinion and we can choose to ignore it or not ignore it. Ultimately, you need to put the document to a democratic vote so that there is that democratic accountability. Otherwise, you undermine the whole real basis point of planning, and you potentially discredit the whole planning and development. Well, it's discredited itself quite a lot over recent decades, but you run more than the risk, the likelihood of perpetuating a sort of a discrediting of that whole planning and development system.
Thank you.